Hi, good morning everybody. Today I want to start an online class on behalf of this Lingua Center. So welcome to Lingua Center Bhagalpur. I have heard and watched many people have started their teaching online, particularly English language. I have been teaching this language at Bhagalpur since 1991 and have realized that the students come here in good number, but many of them don't stay here for the same duration. That's why there is no desired result. What we wanted, that they don't do, and that's why just for what they come here, they are not getting. I have experienced that the students who get admission here should be regular at least for 1 to 2 months. Only then there can be better result, or the result for that they have come. So I have decided that I should be doing something for those students who can't reach Lingua Center. They are staying far away from us, so they may get some benefit out of my teaching or the knowledge I have. So I have decided to impart my knowledge online. I should be sharing it with YouTube and Facebook as well, so that the people related to Lingua Center or those even who are not related to us may get benefit staying somewhere out. So today I have decided to start it very first chapter, and this is known to everyone, parts of speech. So first of all, welcome to Lingua Center Bhagalpur, and let it be started with the saying that every beginner is winner, as it is the tagline of Lingua Center 2. The second tagline that we have made it, that Lingua Center does the same, but it does it in its own way, the way that we try to speak only in English. I have heard and watched many people take their classes in Hindi and English, thinking that most students may get benefit of that. But in my opinion, the class of English should be done only in English. We should try to speak within the approach of the students. We should try to speak slow and using all the commonest words, so that even very common student may understand us easily. But the class should be done only in English. So I start in this way, that the first chapter starts said to be parts of speech. As I start teaching, I make students think that language is very easy, but we pay attention in the proper way. Attention that those who have come to us or they are willing to come to us should know that they are here for a language. Language, you are with us for English language. And this language has only 3 things to be noted. This language, they start with letters. And letters are known to us that these are 26. Since childhood you have been reading it in many ways. Your teachers, your parents, your neighbors, your uncles might have taught you in many ways. So these letters and their sounds I'll be teaching later on. Out of letters we are making many words. So many words, not counted. And out of what we are making sentences. As we start making sentences, this is known to us that sentences are of 5 kinds only. Letters are also counted 26. Words are uncounted. We don't know how many words are. Sentences are known to us. These are of 5 kinds only. So we should study these all in detail. But as we start making sentences, grammar stands here. Now here comes grammar. Grammar is to make us right and speak correct. So as we start making sentences, here stands grammar, and grammar says how to make sentences and write correct. So now it's our first prerogative to teach you grammar, I mean the essentials or basic steps of grammar. So just in very easiest possible way, the definition of grammar I should make you right, that grammar is a science. It's a science of a language. Since we are here to learn English language, so I should be talking to you in the context of English language, that the science of language, and science is to know anything, to write anything, to speak anything systematically, is called science. So now, this grammar has 8 families, and those families are said to be parts of speech in proper way. So now, this family, I mean grammar, it has 8 families said to be parts of speech. So I have decided that in the very first class we should study what parts of speech are. These parts of speech are important because the thing we are going to study, I mean grammar, which will help us in making sentences better. If we don't know all the things, I mean basic things, language we cannot learn with all good concepts. Teaching English is easy, but learning English is not easy. Teaching because we have been teaching for long, so that we can teach easily. But for the beginners, it's not very easy. It takes time. But if someone pays proper attention, or if the teacher gives the clear concept, it's possible. So it has 8 parts, and the very first is noun. It has 8 parts. So now parts, the first one is noun. Very simple. What nouns are? So very simply we say the naming words are called nouns. Possible for some of us, it may be a confusion or a controversy. Naming words, what naming words are. So in another way I say that whatever you look at is noun. And grammar says that naming words are called noun. So we are looking at many things. So the grammarians divide the things we look at into 2 parts. I mean, nouns are divided into 2 parts. It has 2 parts. Some nouns we look at and we can count. So that is said to be countable or count nouns. While many nouns we look at we can't count. Weigh or measure, said to be uncountable. Nouns, said to be uncountable nouns. So something more about nouns and its other parts we should be studying in the next classes. Here I am only to let you know what parts which are. So first noun, and next is pronoun. Why should we study pronoun? If we speak any particular name like Madhupriya, so if we say that, okay, Madhupriya is a student, Madhu is coming, Madhu is going, Madhu is writing. So speaking Madhu repeatedly may make us feel boring. That's why grammarians have made it clear that repetition should be stopped, because repetition brings boring and changes bring newness. So the word we use instead of any noun is said to be pronoun. Or in another word, we can say the word which stops the repetition of noun is said to be pronoun. I mean, this pronoun stops the repetition of nouns. As I say, repetition is not preferred in a language. So it should be stopped by the word which is said to be pronoun in English language. So this is pronoun. And nouns and pronouns are not the same. I mean, there are variations in nouns and pronouns. So the word which describes noun and pronoun is said to be adjective. Since childhood we have been reading the word which qualifies noun and pronoun is said to be adjective. But dear friends, you should mind it that adjective doesn't qualify, it also disqualifies. So the word which describes adjective, the word which describes nouns and pronouns is called adjective. So it gives us description about noun and pronoun. Next, since we are human beings, we try to do something or the other for our survival. So what we do for our survival is said to be verb in the term of grammar. So very simple, the action words are called verb. The action words are called verb. Very simple. What we do for our survival is said to be verb. But everyone doesn't do the same action. Someone does fast, someone does slow. It's very natural. I mean, there is variation in our doing, in verb. That is said to be adverb. That's why we say that it qualifies verb. But the proper definition is that adverb may qualify. It may qualify everything, all parts of speech. It may qualify everything, even itself, except nouns and pronouns. Because nouns and pronouns are qualified by adjective. So this is adverb. As I told you in the beginning, I am giving a brief of it all. In detail, we should be doing in the next classes. Now, two are linking words like preposition. preposition. This chapter denotes the position, state, reason, information, sources, etc. of nouns. So this is a long chapter. We have to study these all in detail. If the students watching it get some benefit out of my endeavor, I'll be doing something more and I'll teach the all in detail. Next, that linking word is conjunction. Conjunction. It connects two or more than two words or sentences. Conjunction is used only when we combine two words together or when we use it in addition combining sentences direct to indirect speech. And as we have been reading since childhood, parts of speech are 8, the last one is introduction, interjection. 7 are related to our mind, while interjection related to our heart. We are human beings, we have heart, so sometimes we talk with the help of our heart. I mean, it shows our feeling. It shows our feelings. I mean, it shows, interjection shows, oh, ah, ouch, wow, etc. So in our common talks, this is possible. So today, as this is the initial class, I have decided only to give you about parts of speech. If I find it beneficial and the students like it, I'll expedite the class, I'll be giving something more about it. This is all about for today. Wish you all the best. See you in the next class. Thank you for watching me.